Hey folks, Keough here with some more training footage for you, and I have a number of things that I want to say in this video, and so I'm just going to start by explaining the training. I was supposed to go in on this day, do 6 to 8 sets of 4 with 375 off the floor, and you're going to see the last 3 sets. This is the second set, you're going to see the third, and then the fourth. I only did 4 sets. My back flared up pretty bad right from the get-go, and I just wasn't able to set myself in a position to avoid continuing to bother it and to aggravate it. And so I pulled these sets, and I tried to pull them with as slow a break off the floor as possible, because that was really the only way in which I was able to start to get through them. I actually stopped at a single on my first attempt at my first set, simply because my back, I could just really feel it start to shoot off in pain as I pulled that single. And as you're going to see on these, they get progressively worse simply because the back is deteriorating. So I ended up getting to my fourth set, which was a shit show in and of itself. I did, like, you'll be able to see it in just a second, but I did the first rep, and the first rep I could just really feel it, and it moved really slow, because when that happens I just lose all of my bar speed. And so the first rep moves really slow, and I put it down, and I've been holding my breath or something, and I just kind of went out a little bit on my feet, and I don't really remember putting the bar down, or I don't really remember what happened on the second rep, but I just, I remember wanting to do as many of the reps as possible, and eventually it was after this set I realized it was a stupid idea to continue. I was probably not going to be able to do a fifth set, and even if I was able to do a fifth set, I was just doing way more damage than was necessary. So after that, I sat down for a little bit, I collected myself, I came to terms with the fact that I'm not going to be able to continue training this way. It was a pretty big setback for me to feel this way. But what I did do is I did try sumo out, and though it felt really hard, it didn't put any pressure on my back, and it felt like I was, excuse me, I was able to do it without any pain. So went home, came in the next morning, pulled the rest of the set sumo. I did it with a much lighter weight. This is 305. I did 4 sets of 4. My sumo is really weak. If I'm weak off the floor conventional right now, then I'm really weak off the floor with sumo, but I'm able to keep pretty good position. I'm able to, with a really wide stance, I'm able to protect my back, which didn't bother me. And that gives me hope that I can continue to train my deadlift without having to take time off to let this thing heal up. As long as I can train pain-free, then I think things will be headed in the right direction. So was just really frustrated about this. I don't really want to switch to sumo. I'm bad at it. I don't like doing it. I've never really enjoyed training it. I tried it a few years ago, and I just didn't really pick it up, but I got to do what's necessary in order to continue to train, and I still have big goals. I still want to be pulling in the mid-5s in, I'd say, 6 months from now. That's kind of my timeline. So that's where I want to be, and I think training sumo in the interim is going to get me there. So you're going to be seeing a lot of this in the future. As bad as it looks, you're going to see more of it. So keep checking in. I will have more videos for you very soon.